Have you ever had a situation? I don't know the right word. Sorry. Situation wasn't quite the right word to say. But have you ever had one of your animal companions show up and you're like, wow, they're here. I know it was them. So we're going to talk about, and I'm going to share with you some different signs, and this might help you remember, like, oh my gosh, I had that happen. Is that really real? It's very real. So signs that your animal companion is visiting you. One of the easy ones is you're thinking about them, or you have these feelings, about them. They're here with you. So when they're just like when, an animal or a human, you're thinking about them and then they call you on the phone and you're like, I was just thinking about you. You're thinking about them. They're thinking about you, and they're right here. They're right here with you. Isn't that comforting? And you might go like, well, I don't see them. Would you be able to handle that? Because not everybody can. I don't know that I could. It would be amazing, but that's another way. But you might smell them. It's like you're in your inside or outside, and with horses it would be outside, but and the smell can come inside with horses that are in spirit. You just smell the smell and like, oh my gosh, that smells like them. That's a sign that they're right here with you. You might have a physical touch. You might feel that physical touch, like fur tickling you. You're like, oh my gosh, they just brushed up against my leg. That physical touch. And you look down and there's nobody there, right? Ooh, yeah, they're here. They're really trying hard to say, hey, Mom, hey, Dad, I'm right here. I'm here. I'm here with you. And then you might hear their voice. Like a bark, a meow, a neigh. One time that happened to me, I was in the shower and I heard this yow, and I was like, and in the shower I went, Katie, I'm here. And then I had to take a step back and go, she died like 6 months ago. Wait, that was so real. And of course I went outside, the shower, the bathroom, and she wasn't there, of course, because she had passed away like 6 months before. But I swear I heard her and it never happened again. But it was the most amazing thing. So that can happen. That's a way that they can show us that they're here. It's like, I'm here. And we're like, no, I don't think they're here. I wish they were here. I wish we could talk to them. Yes, you can. They're here. So you hear their voice. You might hear like the sound of their collar, like if it's a dog or a cat that has tags and that jingle, that make that sound when they move. You might hear that and look around as if, they're here, because they are. They're just giving you a sign, because they really are here. I don't know how this works. I just know what I've experienced and what other friends of mine and my clients and my students have experienced. You can also hear the paws, like, when dogs walk across a floor that doesn't have carpet on it, you click, 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 click. You can hear that sound, or maybe the horse hooves, or just a sound of them walking. You can hear that and turn and go like, wow, wait, I know I heard that, but I don't see them. They're there. They're right there with you. Another way that they might show you that they're present is you're in bed and you feel them, or you're, say, in a chair or on a couch and you feel them getting in the place that they always got before, and it feels really real. I've not had that experience, but my husband did. It was so amazing. He told me he doesn't believe in any of this stuff. Okay, first of all, and I know he does though. But he came downstairs, and he said he was laying in bed, and it was that time just between waking up and being asleep, and he felt like he had his arm around our kitty Sammy, and he said he was just petting him like he always did. And when he woke up, nobody was there. And he was really shaken in a way. He said, it was so real, because it is real. It's very real. Sammy was there with him. He was showing himself. I mean, isn't that amazing? So that's another way. And Luna's here like, I'm here. Why are you talking to the ones that are gone? Pay attention to me. Oh my gosh. So, okay. Let me see if I can pay attention to her a little bit. Well, that's just the back of Luna, so we'll just wait until she lays down to bring her on. But also, so some other ways that you can know that your animal companion is present with you. I've had this happen many times. That peripheral vision. So you see like a shadow moving, and for me, it looked like a cat moving across the kitchen floor or moving across someplace, right? And I turn and I look, and it's like, well, it's not Max or Luna. Oh, wow, that was Sam, or oh, that was Katie. Oh, that was Rudy. They're here with us. And just in that peripheral vision, we saw them. That happens to me not every day, but from time to time. And it always takes me back. It always, I always look, and it's like, oh, wow, that wasn't one of my guys. So it has to be somebody saying hi. They're present. What are your thoughts about that? Have you ever had that happen? So also another way that you can know they're with you is if you're sensitive to energy. It's like, the feeling, say, of the room that you're in, and then it changes. The energy changes. Or maybe the temperature gets warmer, the temperature gets colder for no reason. That could be your animal companion or a group of them just showing up, saying hi, checking on you, having that connection. There's also, they can show up in dreams. I don't remember my dreams, so I don't really have that experience, but I know a lot of people that do, and they show up in the dream. They give you a message. Sometimes they give people messages in the dreams. Isn't that wonderful? To let you know, hey, I'm okay. I'm right here. I just don't have that body that I had when I was with you. But I'm here. It's me. It's me. It's just not this body. So also, okay, this is really interesting. I think I've had this happen. Their favorite toy suddenly moves, or it just kind of shows up. It, like, all of a sudden you kept it in a place because you just, you didn't want to let it go. So you have it in a special place, and all of a sudden it's not in, say, a little basket you have it in. And then all of a sudden it shows up on the floor somewhere. And you're like, well, wait, I didn't move that. That's your animal saying, hello, I'm here, letting you know. So another thing, this happens with humans and animals. They can work with electricity. You're like, what? A light flickers for no reason. It's just them saying hi. So that's another way that they can show up. They can also show up as other animals. I have she was a teacher of mine, and she had a horse that she adored, and it died. And when Tessa was a girl, when she passed, my teacher was devastated. And she said, then this hawk started showing up, and it was a messenger from her horse, and it showed up at various places, various stages, just to go, hey, it's me. I actually saw the hawk one time that showed up, and I just said, hey, the hawk just went by. She says, yeah, that's the horse. So be open to all kinds of possibilities, right? You can get written messages from them. So you've probably heard about this one. A book falls off of a shelf. It opens to a certain page, and you look at a passage and you read it, and it's like, oh, that's so profound. And it's a message from the animal. It can also be a message from a human too. But it's also, a lot of people have heard about that with humans, never think about it with animals. So you're reading something and it's like, oh wow, that reminds me of, Fluffy or Spike or whoever. That's them communicating with you, really getting your attention. That gets your attention, right? And I've had this happen it happened with Rudy, who was our last kitty that crossed the Rainbow Bridge, passed away. It's happened with my dad too. Songs, over and over, a song keeps playing with a theme that reminds you of them, or maybe it was a song that you played when they were around. So that's another way that animals can show up to let us know, hey, I'm still here. I'm with you. I'm right here with you. I just have you had any of those experiences?